is going on, YouTube? Your boy, Playoff Don, is back with yet again another video. NFL season is right around the corner. What? 4 or 5 days? Bruh. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're getting lit. It's time to turn up. NFL season is right around the corner. And honestly, the only thing we can all think about coming into this season is, besides the success of our own teams, is these young rookie quarterbacks that were just taken at the top of the NFL draft just 3 months ago or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence. I'm talking about Wilson, Jones, Lance, Fields. All of these dudes look really nice in the preseason that we just had. I want to talk about them. I want to dig a little bit deeper into this because I love the draft. I love young prospects. And this is legit exciting. So I want to talk about it. Let's start with Trevor Lawrence. Let's start with Trevor Lawrence, Clemson's generational prospect. Pick number 1 overall, Jacksonville Jaguars. It can be difficult to see what Lawrence is doing well because of how, up and down Jacksonville looked in the preseason. Now, look, this is all preseason. This is all preseason. I want to emphasize that. I don't want y'all to think I'm just going crazy. I know it's preseason, but one thing I've liked from all of these guys, every last one of these guys, is they've all shown why we like them so much in the draft, at least in flashes. Lawrence, we loved his big arm, the ability to make plays down the field, and we saw that. We saw big plays in the first game. He had some pocket collapsing, big off-platform throw down the seam to Marvin Jones, crazy play. We saw hella big throws off-platform, off-schedule in that Cowboy game. By the way, I kind of feel for Dallas. If they were getting chopped up like that already, but this is about Lawrence. Lawrence looks chilled, he looks poised, he looks confident, and the pass protection might be an issue throughout the season, but I don't think Lawrence is going to be phased. I think he's going to be cool. These boys are going to be able to move the ball, you feel me? And Lawrence, such a big upgrade from what they've had for the past 15 years, like, dare I say. Honestly, man, we loved his big arm and his ability to make plays down the field. I know I just said that, but we see it. We see that, we see the accuracy. That's for real. Lawrence looks very good right now. It's gonna be rough for him in Jacksonville, but hey, these guys are all gonna have growing pains, all gonna have learning curves. None of these dudes are in great situations except for maybe Trey Lance. But you know what? Since I just brought him up, let's talk about him. Let's talk about Trey Lance. Trey Lance, 49ers, super intriguing guy. I think Lance is definitely has the most room to grow out of all 5 of these guys that we see. The accuracy is kind of spotty. It's up and down. You certainly see the talent and the physical traits that this dude has. He's a hell of a runner. He's got a strong arm. We see it, and he's made some weird plays. Like there's been some double coverage chucks. Absolutely. Look, this man hasn't played in over a year, and then except for like one game, and then even then when he played that full season, he barely threw any passes. So it's no shocker that the accuracy is kind of spotty. But look, working with Shanahan and those playmakers, now look, we know he's not gonna start right away. I'm hearing a lot of stuff about this. dual QB system. I honestly hate that, but it looks like they're gonna, Trey Lance is gonna play. We're gonna see him even early in the season, just not for the whole game. Shanahan really likes him, took him third overall. But again, we've seen from him what we liked about him in that draft is the physical talents and the big playability, the arm strength. We see that for real. And yeah, bro, San Francisco, they got a good one. I think they'll have a good one. I think they have a good one because he does have. It's clear he has a room to grow. You know who doesn't have a room to grow? My boy Zach Wilson from the New York Jets. Number 2 overall, folks. The Jets knew what they were doing. Let me stop. But yeah, Wilson looks great. How can you deny it? This dude looks great. He didn't throw too many passes, but again, you can see it. I will say it again. You can see it. The poise, the chill in the pocket presence, the arm strength is there, the accuracy, great decision making. He looks so chilled running the offense already. And I saw that at BYU. I saw it throughout the draft process. We were watching him over and over again. This dude he just got that it. Like, I just got such a good feeling about Zach Wilson. The big plays are there. He takes the easy stuff, takes the underneath stuff, in rhythm stuff. He's got it all. Again, like I said, chilled in the pocket. Now again, I know it's preseason. I know. But he doesn't look concerning. None of these guys look concerning. And that's what you want. You don't want anyone to look like, they don't look too good. Wilson looks great, and I'm telling you, I made a video about it earlier. The Jets are not to be messed with. Even this season, they're not going to win that many games. I know. I don't really like their corners. Who knows about their head coach? Who knows? But because of him, when these truly great QBs, even when they're young, when they come into the league, the team is just competent, and they're not gonna be losing by 40 every single game because of that guy. And I believe that's what Wilson is, and he showed it. He showed it in the preseason, and he's gonna show it when the season starts. Yes, there's gonna be learning curves. There will be learning curves. There will be growing pains. That's gonna happen for all these guys. But as you can see, Wilson looks cool as a cucumber out there, and I love to see it. Cool as a cucumber, Mac Jones, absolutely, him as well. Mac Jones looks pretty good as well. And I know if you watched my video some months back when the Niners traded up to number 3, I kind of went on here and ranted like I'm hearing a lot of Mac Jones stuff. That's not the move. I don't want to come off be like I don't like Mac Jones. I really do. I actually really like Mac Jones. He was cooking up the college season last year. I do watch college football. Not a crazy amount, but I'm on top of stuff. He was cooking. I watched this dude cook so many of the best defenses in college. I know this dude's good. I know he's good, and there's things in his game that I really like. Like I said, I love his accuracy. I love his timing. His decision making is great. My favorite thing about him is the pocket presence, the pocket awareness. Like he knows he's not like a swifty, quick guy. He knows that. And he is great at moving around subtly in the pocket to buy himself just a couple extra microseconds to make reads. And he's been showing that in the preseason too. Mac Jones looks really good. And I don't blame the Patriots at all for starting him immediately. I didn't expect them to cut Cam Newton. That's a whole other thing. But yeah, Jones starting immediately. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I think he's better than Cam. I think he's better than Cam right now. As much as I love Cam, I got the I got the Cam jersey right there. I'm an enormous Cam fan, but Cam is just not as great as he used to be. It's nothing. It's nothing wrong with that. But give me Mac Jones. Mac Jones, he's ready to go. I believe he's ready to go. Now again, there's going to be learning curves. Like with all these guys, they cooked the Eagles, and he looked awesome. Now I know it's preseason. He cooked the Eagles' backups. I get it. But he looks, again, chilled, composed. I love that they put him in a whole bunch of different, situations, like third and longs from his own end zone, and, not challenging plays so that he'll have more third and longs, and throwing the ball in the tight windows down the field. He had a couple huge, beautiful deep balls down the field that were both dropped, unfortunately. Mac Jones looks very cool, and I really did really love him as a prospect. It's just when the Niners traded up, I was like, yeah, that's 3 first-round picks for that type of quarterback. It's just not. I just don't love it. But that doesn't mean I don't love Mac Jones. He's an awesome quarterback prospect. He looks like he's ready. They love him. They love him up there. So, New England, I hope the best for you. I hope the best for you. But Mac Jones looks awesome. Last but certainly not least, the man, the myth, the legend, Justin Fields from Ohio State. A lot of noise with Chicago. It's all over social media. It's all going on in the Bears fan base. They hate the fact that Andy Dalton is going to be the starter. I promise y'all, Andy Dalton will not be the starter for much longer. But Justin Fields, again, another guy, showed what we liked about him coming out of college. Justin Fields, the accuracy is great. He can make all the throws. He is, again, the ridiculous arm strength. He looks like a freak. He's still, even in the NFL. He, enormous, and he's not afraid to chuck it down the field. And again, Fields looks very comfortable. He's another dude who looks very comfortable. Now, also, the stuff that I didn't love about Justin Fields has also shown up during these preseason games. The slow processor. The locking on to one read type of stuff. He locked on to one read. I think it was against the Titans or whatever, and he got clocked, and it was like, oh, yeah, he kind of he stared down somebody, didn't even pay attention that pressure was coming to him. And yeah, that's just the thing with Fields is, like I said, he locks on to one read at times, processor slows up, and, that forces him to hold on to the ball for a little bit longer than you would like and take some bad sacks. I think that's kind of always going to be in his game. But, it's something that can't hold you back from greatness. Like Russell Wilson holds on to the ball forever. He takes a lot of sacks. Aaron Rodgers holds on to the ball longer than you would like. Brian Tannehill, who he was kind of getting compared to, he holds on to the ball longer than you'd like. So that may always be in his game, but I think Chicago can reel that in. Bears fans, they hate that Justin Fields is not starting right away. It's obvious to me he is a better quarterback than Andy Dalton is right now. Believe me. QBs, everybody loves to sit quarterbacks for like a year so they can sit. Everybody loves to do that. Wait until that starter plays like trash, that QB's coming in. It always happens. It never goes how they want it to go. The QB comes in, it always dictates on how the starter is playing. And after Andy Dalton gets that work from the Rams in week 1, Justin Fields will be in week 2, and the Bears are off. Again, I'll say this for the 5th time, there's going to be learning curves, but nothing is better than reps. If you want Justin Fields to get better, he's got to play. I don't believe in sitting guys makes them better. I don't believe that. I'm not sold that Patrick Mahomes wouldn't have been as good as he is if he played his rookie season. I'm not sold on that. If you're great, you're great. And Fields can be great. And we're going to see him sooner than not. Believe me. But yeah, man, all these rookie quarterbacks, they look great. Again, they've all shown stuff that we liked. And, you know, Lance and Fields, they got a little longer to grow, but I believe in those guys too. These quarterbacks look awesome, and there's nothing better than young talent. I love new young guys coming into the league and looking great. I love it. There's nothing more I love to see. I love the draft and the whole thing going on. And honestly, I think I think this QB class has a chance to be special. Like, I know the history goes against all 5 guys hitting, but I do believe that all 5 of these guys are really good, and I think all of them went to at least not horrible situations. Like, nobody went to Sam Darnold's Jets, or nobody went to Josh Rosen's Cardinals. I think all of these dudes went to coaches and systems that know what they're doing, and I love it. I think all these guys are gonna work, honestly. Barring injuries, of course. We hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, man, I love all 5 of these guys. I love these rookies, bro, and I can't wait to watch them play. But that's gonna be all for this video. I just want to talk about these rookie QBs. I think they're gonna be great. But NFL season is right around the corner, y'all boys. Thursday night, Buccaneers, Cowboys. I can't wait. This is my time of year, man. I'm hyped. I hope you're hyped. Let me know what you think about these rookie QBs down in the comment section. I love the feedback. I want to hear your feedback. Come on, hit me. But that's gonna be all. Hit the like button if you agree, or if you like this video or whatever, and hit the subscribe button, man. Help the channel out, man. That's gonna be all. Playoff Don is out. Peace.